Hello everybody. Today we got a gift box from Sento Hobby. Some of you may know him, some of you may not, but by the end of this video you should go know him. You should go sub to his channel. He used to be called Team Modern Car, so some of you might recognize him by that name, but he has changed the name now, and he I want to say he focuses. He does do diecast too, but he has been building up a collection of N-scale either buildings, trains, and cars, and he's eventually going to make a diorama, so you should go check him out. The N-scale stuff's cool. I wanted to get some of the Tomy stuff, and I've been talking to my dealer about that, so maybe eventually you'll see some N-scale stuff pop up here, because, you know, they have crowns and HiAces, and you know I have to get my hands on those. So, without further ado, we're going to look at what he sent. And there was a lot of stuff. I was not expecting that. This is an awesome gift, dude. So, first thing is actually hiding behind this, my backdrop here of the Hot Wheels Zamax set. And, oh no, I should have been more careful. Dang it. Here, I got it. It is a drawing of a Datsun 510. Look at that. Like the JDM license plate there in kanji. Wow. Yeah, you know, I can only draw side views of cars. So, you know, that's a big step up from what I can do. But we'll have that in the background for this video. We'll just continue on here. He did send some stickers too, which of course, you know, this is my kind of stickers here. We get Team JDM, yes. I don't want to stick them on anything, but I kind of just want to like stand them up on my JDM shelf to the right of me. So, could do that. We got the JDM logo here. Well, we call it the JDM logo. According to iPhone, it's the Japanese symbol for beginners, which is true because the actual symbol here, not that one, but this one in green and the white, or the green and the yellow, is what drivers in Japan have to put on their car for their first year of driving. So it tells everybody that they're new to driving. And then people adopted it for the JDM logo. Say drift stickers, of course. There's a plug for their website. Drift with the rising sun. And my favorite, eat, sleep, JDM. Yes. It's not centered. We haven't eaten this yet. And then, of course, this was pretty awesome for him to put in there. I do love this. The JDM, well, it's the mini car magazine from Japan with the Tomica shop bus on there. So it kind of features, yeah, look at that. It's a Eclipse. It's a Mitsubishi Eclipse 1/43rd scale. And here's another Eclipse. You know, that's Brian's Eclipse there. I guess they're featuring Eclipses in this episode. All Eclipses. Yeah, I don't think they need to put Jada toys on there. We recognize there's a Jada right there. Oh, that one's nice. And of course the stock ones too. Mind me, I have the page. Oh, maybe it's just Mitsubishi's then. We got the Matchbox right there. I don't know, it's 1/43rd scale. I would love to collect 1/43rd scale, but I don't think I could. I don't have the space for it. The roof comes off that one, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, we know the Mitsubishi Double Shot from Hot Wheels, and there's both concepts there. I think Majorette did that one. That's not the Majorette one, but I think they did do it. And then, oh yeah, this is when Aerocar first came out. This was, yeah, 2019. So yeah, brand new Aerocar. New brand. And then what is this? New model Gabri. I don't know. There's one for David. A twice diecast right there, the Citroen. We have to figure out what brand this is because he'll want that. There isn't a scale on it though either. Oh, it says it's $20 though. It's probably 143rd then. I want that though, that Nissan Gloria. And oh, these are TLVs. Okay, well, these two right here, the Datsun and the Gloria, those are TLVs. The rest of them, oh, and the Ferrari, but Porsche isn't. That might be 164 scale then, if there's TLVs. And all of a sudden they're in color. So these were the new time. I think this is October then, because I think those are from October. The Mitsubishi, or the Mitsubishi Rockstar and the Suzuki Special Gear. And over here we got a Jimny. Oh, it is 164 scale. I'm gonna have to get that. And that Crown though, or no, Century. Oh, it's $200. Wow. But it's 1/18 scale, so ghost figure. And here we have that Miata. The Miata's so cool. So is this NSX up here. Look at that. Look at those old Japanese buses. There's like Toyota and Isuzu. And then we just got all, I guess, websites. Just a bunch of more cars that don't have pictures of. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing this with one hand, okay? And then the Tomica shop, original models, the Arc 7, beautiful. The Crown, beautiful. Got the rescue truck, the helicopter, I'm not big in the helicopters. And then the bus and the shark van. And it's got the actual inside of the Tomica shop there, and some more Tomicas. And we got this Kyosho flatbed on the back here. It's a Hino, or Hino. Hino. So yeah, that is definitely a cool magazine. I love that. Also this looks like it's 3D printed. It is a Hachiroku, an A86 little 3D printed. It's 2D. But isn't that cool? He nailed every detail on this. To the pop-ups, the turn signal. And kind of, if I like... Look at that, if I put it on the wall, you can see it's black and white. The shadow on the wall, so that works. But there's the Watanabe wheels. The little, like, spoiler on the trunk. Yeah, this was nailed. I love it. At first, I thought it was another sticker when I saw it in the bubble wrap. I'm like, oh, cool. An 8.6 sticker, and I got out and like, oh, it's actually 2D. Right? Well, it's got dimension to it. It's not a flat sticker. Alright, now we'll... Actually, no, not yet. We're not getting to the cars yet. We have wheels. He sent me wheels. Wheels are always welcome, guys. I always will take wheels. Because, yeah, I recently bought a bunch of, like, cars for very cheap. They're cars I like. We got Nissan, there's a Skyline, there's a couple Zs, a CRX from Honda. So, but they are very cheap and they have ugly wheels. So, these wheels will come in handy for swapping those ones out. But we got these classic Matchbox off-roading wheels, which I don't know. I won't put those on any Nissans or anything. I think I've got an old Matchbox I can use that on to restore it. We got these newer Matchbox wheels that are right there. I see those a lot on cars. We don't see them much anymore. And we got, I don't know what brand these wheels are from. They kind of look like the Racing Champ wheels that were on some of Mike Dyson's trucks. He can be the judge of that one. Then we got these lace wheels from Hot Wheels. They're kind of large. I figure they're off of the Dodge Viper, because it did have large wheels. And probably my favorite of the wheels, because I do like the gold wheels. I'll probably like put these on a Skyline on the R34. Gold 5 spokes. Yeah, I'll probably paint it like blue and put those gold wheels. That would look awesome. But it also looked like a Subaru, so I don't know. I don't know if I would want to do it blue. Alright, now into the cars. We have a couple packaged stuff, if you will. He did open them, though. They are opened, but they're still in the package. You know what I mean? It's the Ford Escort from Hot Wheels ID, the Fast and the Furious one. So I already have it out of the box here. Stick it on the turntable. Look at that. These Hot Wheel ID cars have impressed me. You know, and it's like, I said, oh, I really wasn't interested. I wasn't going to buy them. And everybody's just like, oh yeah, here, take some, take some. And now I like them, because everybody just gave me some. So now I have a problem. Now I want to buy more. That paint is beautiful. There is some cars that I like coming out this year in Hot Wheels ID, so I probably was going to buy those anyway. But now I want to buy more than just those. Now I have 3 ID cars. So, yeah, that R34 though, coming in ID, oh, it's lovely. They keep doing great paint jobs with that R34. From the Paul Walker Fast and the Furious, to the Nismo, and now to that Advent. Oh my. So we'll park it to the side here. Next up, there is a Honda S2000. It's still carded though. This is the only one he didn't open. It's still carded. S2000, so I'm not going to open it now, since we have a lot of cars to look through. Is there a Pagani Huayra? This one is opened, so we'll pull it out for a quick second. I don't have this car in my collection, but there is another one in the house because my brother owns one. So I've seen it in person, but I don't actually own one, so this is... Wait a minute. What's up with that rear window? Is this an error? I don't remember seeing that. I'll have to look at the other one I had, or my brother has. But why is that window so far in? Everything else looks fine. I don't think it's an error. I think that's just how it's supposed to be. That is odd. Alright, yeah, I'd have to look at my brother's. Park that back in there. Then we got the Honda City Turbo 2. Actually, 2.2, because he did send me another one. We'll get to that one in a second. But here's the carded one. Just take that out. That design actually exists, though, in real life. Actually, it's in orange. I think, oh, it's the Car Culture one, actually. The Car Culture Honda City Turbo is real. It's a real vehicle that raced and existed. And then this is like a kind of a recolor of that Car Culture one. It's got the same design, but I think so. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. It is a recolor of the Car Culture, which is odd. I've never seen them recolor a premium car before, but they did. So this orange one actually exists. It's a real race car that actually existed. So I just figured that out too. So maybe that Honda City Turbo was not popular at all, that orange one. So maybe knowing it's a real race car might make people want it a little more. But I think it's interesting that they recolored a premium car and put it in the basics. That's kind of odd. And then he did send this silver one over. This is, yeah, because this is the 2020. And this is the 2021. Right there. Using the same wheel. I don't think this car has ever been used with any other wheel. I don't think it has. There's been so many of them done too. I can't wait to crack them all and have them all out of the package and put them all together so you can see how many have actually been done. But that is the Honda City Turbo. Okay, move on. Look at some American cars in here. How about that? Got this Willys Gasser from, I think it was around 2018 maybe this came out. Not sure. I do like the blue with the flames though. And that metal flake blue is just, oh, that's so nice. So nice. Then we got a premium, what is it? It's like the Midnight Auto from Star Trek apparently. All metal, rubber tires. Pretty great piece. I'm just looking at the next one here. It's a 52 Chevy, which is also from Star Trek. I love the wheels on this one. That's something I'd like to put on a Chevelle or something. So I guess the Midnight Auto is not technically American. Well, actually, it is a Hot Wheels original. And it is based off of a hot rod, which makes you think it's an original. But if Hot Wheels is based in America, so if they created it, then it technically is American. So I don't think I'm going to be able to put them all on the desk here. Here's the Ford Super Van. I missed out on this one the first time around. And I did actually want it. So I was kind of bummed about that. But now, you know, always second chance. And here it is. Very, very nice. I like the plain white with the blue accents, the stripe down the bottom there. Transit the Super Van. So this thing was racing, or it was running a, what's it say on the side there? V6? V8. It was running a V8 in there. So probably from the Ford GT race cars back in the day. So that's also premium. And one last Hot Wheels premium here. This is the Dodge A100. And got good old classic Snoopy on there. It's the Christmas edition. He's looking at some candy canes, I guess. Putting up a tree on the back there. And is this side the same? Oh no, it's different. It's different on the side. He's hanging up his stockings. I like good old Snoopy. Oh, of course, Woodstock's there too. This thing is slammed to the ground. I think that front bumper is going to be scraping if I were to roll it. And then it's running some lace wheels on in there. It's got one of the tires is missing the red line on it. I don't know if it's an error or if he just removed it. 'Cause you can remove those lines. I forget how to do it, but I've seen people do it. Next, we got a pair of Teslas here. We got the Model S. I actually don't even have a version of this casting, so this is a new one for me. But this one, unfortunately, I did actually have it already from Mike Dyson, so now I've got two, but that's no problem. This one is mint, though. I think his mics that he sent me might be a little beat up. I'd have to look at it. But I might repaint that one so I don't have two white ones, which is fine. I never get rid of them because I never get rid of gifts or complain about gifts. I'm not complaining that I have two. I mean, it's always fun to work on them. There's the Model S. Or, no, that's the X. Yes, that's the X. It's hard for me to follow Teslas. It's hard for me to follow any car that is named by numbers. Just give it an actual name, it sticks easier. Like this, the Dodge Charger. Awesome piece right here. I've never even seen this car before. Or actually, this color of the car. I've seen the model, but never before have I seen this pearl white with the blue accents. And of course, this is the old model, so it does have the opening hood. Maybe I'm just going to clear some space off of here because I'm running out of room to put all these cars. There's the Charger. And what should we do next? How about this Escort? Oh, I already showed an Escort, so he sent two. I didn't even notice there's two of them. That's typical me. So this is the Gumball Rally one. Don't even remember when this came out. Maybe it was last year. I know it wasn't 2020. Because the 2020 one was orange. So this might have been the 2019 version. Because I think that's when they got the Gumball Rally license. So we're going to go with, this is a 2019 release right there. Next here we got an AMC Javelin. Not something you see all the time. But it looks like he took some custom work to his own hands and blacked out the wheels on the car. And painted the tail lights. Kind of worn off though. You gotta repaint them now. But I can tell you that he painted the wheels because I have this car from my youth, or well, my childhood. So mine has the chrome wheels, so either he painted these, or well, someone else painted them, or it's a error, variation, whatever. You can see the cars I'm not familiar with, just calling everything an error. But I do like the classic racing deco, the AMC red, white, and blue. Next, this was a surprise because I did not expect to see a Siku in this box. It is the, well, it's not licensed, apparently. I thought it was a Hummer. But it says the Siku Desert Lion Siku Cannon. It's basically a Hummer. It's not licensed at all, but it's a Hummer. Needs a repaint bad, though. I think I might want to just ditch the whole police thing on here, even though I do like police cars. This is so beat up, I think I am really leaning towards just a stock red color, you know, fill in the holes from the light bar. Could always use the light bar on something else. At first I thought this was like the Japanese police mega cruiser. And I'm like, oh no, he did it. But this was a big surprise. Siku. I did not expect to see Siku. That one will get some love. We'll get some restoration going on that one. Well, actually customizing, because I'm not doing the police. You know, I like police cars, but I don't like restoring police cars. Next we have a Miso Plymouth GTX. This is their All-Star series. So it's got rubber tires and the opening hood, which won't stay open. But, oh well. And it's got very nice detailing. The red taillights, Plymouth on the back there. So it's kind of almost resembling Dom's Plymouth from the 7th Fast and the Furious movie. Of course, that's what I see, because I love Fast and the Furious, but those rims are so nice. Although there's no holes through them, but that's fine. Nobody does holes through the rims. Very few Hot Wheels have holes in the rims. Johnny Lightning won't even do them. Speaking of Johnny Lightning, yeah, that was no coincidence. We got the, there's no name on it. Oh, yeah, there is. It's so small. Nope, never mind. It's copyright. It's a Galaxy. It's a Ford Galaxy. Okay, it says Galaxy on the back. The hood won't stay open. So this is the Black with Flames, I think. The Black with Flames set. Of course, the flames are black too. Beautiful piece. I'm just moving some cars here. Come on, hood. Okay, you know what? You can see that blue engine in there. The header. Very nice. Oh, now it wants to stay open. I like the mag wheels on here too. And then here's another car brand I did not expect to see. A KidCo. This is one of their, like, key cars, they call them. Where you put the key in the back and then it launches it. But I did not expect to see one of these. My dad had a blue one as a kid, and I actually have it. It's somewhere. I also have a Dodge Monaco police car like this, too. Same wheels, same gimmick with the key and function in the back. And he did send me another one of these, too, so that will be coming a little later. Also, the whole front end is rubber there. Then there's this car that I've never even heard of before. I don't know who the heck makes it. It's the Omen 024 or 024 or something. But it's an old classic black wall Hot Wheels. I don't know if it's from the US, Europe. I don't know where the heck it's from. It looks like a Dodge. But might be a concept car. I have no idea. I've never even heard of this car before. So, I have to just do some research on it, figure out some stock colors on it, and repaint it because it is pretty rough. It's hard to tell all the paint chips in it because it's the color is it's like the color of the die cast. It's the same like shade of silver, so kind of hard to tell, but there's chips in it. So I have to figure that out. Oh, I'll have to. Next we got this. It's a little Mickey Mouse. Tomica. Yeah, of course they make him look like a key car. Key car. And he's got Pluto on the roof, which I think is cute. And of course Tomica and their genius selves make Mickey's ears the mirrors on the car, so that's totally funny. So yeah, a little Mickey Mouse car, and it does have the suspension too. That's also not the last Tomica you're gonna see. What else? What else did we did? Ah, yes, this is a Aston Martin Vulcan GT3. I think this is like the first car I pulled out of the box. Or maybe it was the Escort on top of it, I don't remember. But I've never seen this deco before. This is, I think this came out in 2015. I did research this one. It's a 2015 car. There's a white recolor of it too. I've seen that one. I didn't know it came in black. I do love that shade of blue though. Oh, it's so nice. It's almost, wait a minute. That's my Mazda 3. It's almost, yeah, I think it's my Mazda 3 color here. Next we got the Bugatti Chiron. Chiron. Whatever. Controversial name. Don't yell at me for saying it quote unquote wrong. This is the black release of it. This thing has had 4 colors so far. And every single one has been popular and gobbled up. So now I'm kind of scared to what they do next with it. I haven't seen a red one. They might do like red with black accents. Like the front end here being red and then the back end being black there. Although I heard they are bringing the Veyron back. So actually I saw it. It's been retooled. So that leads me to, and the Veyron's back, and Then and Now is back, that set. So I figure they're gonna do a Then and Now between the new Bugatti here and the old Bugatti. The Chiron and the Veyron. And they're going to match the colors, of course, and do the Veyron for then, Chiron for now. So, that's just my belief. That's not, none of that is certain for sure. That's just what I think. Then we got this classic Volkswagen Karman Ghia here. Green release. I'm not actually even sure if I have this one. This car has been released so many times, it's hard to keep track. I don't, per se, collect them, but they're nice cars to have around. So well done by Matchbox, though. You know, some cars, Matchbox just hits home on. This is one of them. So nice. Don't mind my brother yelling next door. It's very aggravated on his video games. I don't know if you could even hear it. Usually my camera does pretty good at drowning background noise out. Then we got this Porsche 911 LH. I know he actually has this one though. He meaning my brother. But I don't. It's funny that we like different cars, because when we're at the store, it's like, I get dibs on the Japanese stuff, he gets dibs on the European stuff, so. Usually I don't end up with much European cars, because that's his business. But, you know, I'm really after the Japanese stuff anyway, so. I can get the European stuff when I get it, but the Japan stuff I have to have. Okay, then we got this Mercedes AMG SR65 from Jada Toys. From Jada. And I love the wheels on this thing. I don't know what else they would suit besides a Mercedes, though. Very nice details on this one, though. This is a very old casting from Jada. There's no year on it. I like they painted the exhaust tips, though. Well, they tried. They didn't paint them all the way. And then we got, as I mentioned earlier, I said he does N-scale. He does collect N-scale cars. So he did actually send me some of them. So there's 3 different models here, and there's 5 of them in total. I think there's 2 Mercedes, 3 BMWs here, and a Porsche. So we'll start with the Porsche. And yeah, they're N-scale. So look at how small that Porsche is. No, wait a minute. Could probably park it in the back of the Siku here. But yeah, we got the little tiny Porsche. Of course, we'll put that. We got the 2 Mercedes. You can see they are licensed. They just don't have paint details, but they do have the Mercedes badge. This one apparently had a rollover crash. It's got the Mercedes badge there, the headlights. No taillights, though. But this one is squished. The silver one, though, the silver one's fine. The silver one is more classy. So we'll just... Yeah, they're hollow inside. And then the BMWs. The BMWs are probably my favorite. Especially this like charcoal one. This charcoal one here. I like it. Of course you can see all the details on the front there, the headlights. BMW grille, marker lights, intakes. No taillights, only the Porsche has taillights. Because you can see they have that flaring at the end there, because that's when they're molded. So, there's going to be no details on the back there. These are really cool. Nowhere near Tomica standards, but they're still, they'll do the job. Parking them on like a train car carrier where they're barely visible. Just for that depth. And he got like, he got like hundreds of these things. I don't know if he gave an exact number, but he got bags and bags of them. So he had some to spare, I guess. I could always make a little diorama for them too, if I wanted to. Make the Mercedes rolled over in a ditch. We'll clear them from the turntable. You know what? That's how you clear them. Just take it off and dump it. I dropped something. What did I drop? Oh, the Firebird. Okay, now into some Japanese cars. Well, actually, we're not even starting with a car here. We got a motorcycle. It's a Matchbox Honda motorcycle. Not gonna stand up, of course. Let's get one of the cars. Just lean it. Come on, this should work. There we go. Got standing up against the car. Take a look at that Honda motorcycle. I don't know if this is the same one that would have came on the trailer. It's obviously missing some chrome there. The engine needs to be re-chromed. And it's missing the handlebar, unfortunately. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't have many motorcycles. I'll get the Honda ones, but that's it. Next here we do have the other KidCo car. This is the Datsun 280Z. By the looks of this bumper, it's a 280Z, not a 240. I love the Datsun. I think I should repaint it. Probably could. And the front bumper again is rubber, so it's a little deformed. But this has plenty of details that I could paint up. I can make it look awesome. Put some of the wheels on it. Polish up the base. I can make that work. Alright, just 4 cars remaining. We got some Tomicas here. This is the Toyota Genio. It's a forklift. I have a broken one, so this one definitely helps fill that gap in my collection, at least. I don't know what I can do with a broken forklift, but I have a broken one. This was actually sold in the United States. He imported this one, though. Or maybe he got it in Japan when he was physically there. But if not, he imported it because the American one would have the code on the bottom. And then we got this large dump truck. It's the Hitachi dump truck EH3500 ACII. Long name, but look at that. It is massive. And honestly, I think it's to scale with the little N-scale cars. I mean, that looks pretty realistic right there. Although this is, what's the scale on it? 185th scale. These are they're 100 scale, aren't they? No, 180. Oh, so this is a little too small, actually. Right? Yeah, it's a little too small. It needs to be larger to fit in with those, right? Yeah, it is way too, it's too small. Dang it. And then next we got, yeah, he knows how to pack a package here. You send me a Toyota HiAce. Oh, yeah. This is a vintage HiAce here. It has been painted before by someone, I don't know who. But it looks like it was originally yellow. And it had some sticker on the side, which is long gone. The back end's been painted yellow too. We'll have to give this one a nice restoration. It's a HiAce, give it all it deserves. But unfortunately, the back end is broken. The clips on the bottom here are broken, and the door is gone. So, there's a restored to an extent, I should say. An extent. Not going to be able to fully restore it. So we'll do our best here. Can at least get the paint work looking good. Take this other crap off the side here. Try to at least sand down that sticker. That does have suspension. We'll take a look at it in a second, but I think if I dare to say, this is my favorite car of the box. It's hard for me. It's always hard for me to pick a favorite. But this car really got to me here. Now, you look at it and you're going to be like, oh, it's just a cheap little sedan. Junky, no name. Yeah. But it's actually a real car. This is a Toyota. Dang it. Drop the Dodge Charger. This is a Toyota Seltzer. Seltzer? I always forgot how to say it and spell it. I can't spell it either. I always have to look it up. But amazing. This was a great surprise. This car from Tomica. This looks like it's a copy from Tomica, first of all. It looks like it's the copied model from Tomica, besides the opening doors, and it's got mirrors. But otherwise, it looks like a clone of the Tomica Toyota Seltzer. And even down so to the suspension. It's got suspension. Now I dropped the Toyota. We're going to break it even more. See, because that's got the suspension too. So yeah, this has to be the highlight for me. I'm obviously going to repaint it. But I don't even have the Tomica version of this. So this is like the 80s Seltzer. I have the 90s version, but I don't have the 80s. That one is so freaking hard to find. It is rare. So this clone is the best I'm going to get. Unless I can find a real beat up Tomica one. But we will repaint it. It is missing a mirror, by the way. We will repaint this one. And then obviously paint the headlights, taillights, swap the wheels, all that good stuff. So I can't wait to work on that one. That's got me excited. But that is it, guys. Well, we got some piled up there. Oh yeah, this case too. I almost forgot the case. He sent this case along too. It's a little, I've seen better days there, but now I got another case to store my stuff, which always helps. Cases are always needed. This can probably store some wheels and stuff for my restorations. But anyway, thank you again, Sento Hobby. This was awesome. It's almost an hour video. There was a lot to show. Thanks so much. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.